Hello everybody, my name is Jane and I'm so happy to see you here on our YouTube channel. Before we start talking about the most popular question for ESL teachers such as English teaching jobs in Asia, let me tell you a couple of facts about us. So this video made for international certification, and if you want to know more about how to get a TEFL certification and become a professional English teacher, go to our website TESOL.com. If you have been working as an English teacher for years, or even if you just think of start, this video will definitely meet your needs because we prepared for you a list of the most appropriate Asian countries where you can find a rewarding and decent job as an English teacher. Moreover, if you want to make a huge decision in your life and change everything drastically, keep watching. Probably you know that Asian market is the most lucrative in the world, and there are a few reasons why it's so. Population, a huge desire to learn English, and stable and flourishing economy. Also, there is a huge necessity in ESL teachers because of lack of high qualified tutors. And there is a good news for us. Also, you may have such students like kids, children, students who are cramming for exams, and even entrepreneurs who are trying to start their business around the world. Also, you may have a chance to get a lot of perks, different bonuses and benefits from the company where you are going to work. So, let me tell you a couple of things of Asian countries to work as an English teacher. South Korea is a perfect place for those teachers who are not ready to boast a huge teaching experience. So, you may have a job in kindergartens or public schools. And there is a good news in terms of saving money. So there is a good chance to make a lot of, because an average salary is about $2,000 per month, and at the same time there is low cost of living. I mean, you may pay for your apartment about $500 per month. That's a huge difference. Also, obtaining a visa, it's not a problem here. And also, there are a lot of companies which are ready to give you perks, such as free housing and airfare reimbursement. As I told you before, Asian market is so huge that it's definitely a cutthroat competition. However, there is nothing to be worried about. I mean, if you're a really decent candidate, you can get a job easily and prove it. You just need to meet and fit some requirements that almost every Asian country has. I'm talking about TEFL or TESOL certification, any bachelor's degree, a clean police record, and a work visa. So don't hesitate and don't be afraid of showing your education, because it doesn't matter what major you have. What it's more important that it helps you to get a work visa to work legally in Asian countries. Also, there are a lot of agencies that will help you willingly to get a job and go through all processes. And you don't need to move before you get a job because everything is possible to do remotely. In comparison with South Korea, Taiwan is cheaper. I mean, there is a good chance for those who want to save a lot of money. An average salary is more than $2,000 per month, and at the same time, you may spend only around $300 on your accommodation. Also, you may have only a university degree to get a job in public or private schools, but don't forget that having a TEFL certification and perfect knowledge of language will be your advantages among others. Also, getting visa won't take so much effort. English teachers believe that China is the most popular destination in the world to find a perfect job. There are a lot of advantages for us, such as rich culture, history, and growing economy. So definitely it won't let you get bored. There is a chance to get a lot of money because an average salary is more than $2,000 per month, and if you hesitate how much money you need to take, it's about $500 or $600 per month. But be ready that companies are ready to pay for your housing and for your flights and even for your food. Classes in China are huge. They include about 40 people at once. So you need to think of how to focus the attention during your lessons. Also, it's enough to have a university degree to get a job in kindergartens or public schools, but if you want to teach students at Chinese universities, you must have a master's degree. Japan is famous for its decent conditions for ESL teachers, especially when it comes to salary. It's possible to earn more than $1,500 per month, including benefits from the company like food, flights, and accommodation. Also, there is a good chance to get a job in the biggest companies in the world and teach entrepreneurs as students. Also, challenging process here is saving money. If you don't have a free accommodation, be ready to pay for apartment at least $1,000 per month. Exotic nature and delicious cuisine are some advantages of being in Vietnam. Moreover, it's a light start for beginners in teaching English because you may have a job in public or private schools and even language centers. However, you can't teach here without a degree and certification, and it's unlikely you will become wealthy here, despite the fact that there is low cost of living and friendly environment. An average salary ranges from $900 per month to $1,800 per month, and there is fat chance that companies or employers where you work will give you fruitful perks. So definitely Vietnam attracts us with a splendid nature and friendly environment. There is a unique chance to look around wonderful places and feel the historical heritage. I'm talking about Cambodia. Also, in comparison with huge capitals as Tokyo and Hong Kong, it's a peaceful and calm place to stay for a long time. Native and non-native English speakers can apply for a job in international, private or public schools. The cost of living is pretty low, but the average salary isn't high either. For example, you may spend only $300 on an apartment, however, the salary is about $1,000 per month. Also, there is a necessity in TEFL certification and any bachelor's degree, so definitely you won't get bored here because Cambodia attracts us with splendid nature and friendly environment. An amazing place with clear waters to surf and ancient signs, that's about Indonesia. There is a cultural diversity that won't let you feel alone while you're there. Also, people here are eager to learn English. You may have a job in public or private schools, but the salary isn't high, is less than $1,000 per month, whereas you may spend an apartment around $300. That's not so much, but you may increase that sum if you take some extra classes. There might be one problem for non-native English speakers because the government is waiting for native speakers as an English teachers from the USA, the United Kingdom, and Australia. But there are some programs that might help you, and anyway, you will get your identity card as a foreign worker. If you've been dreaming of being surrounded by smiley people and eating spicy food, Thailand is definitely your spot. However, the salary is not the reason why people move here because you may expect to earn around $1,000 per month, whereas you pay for one bedroom apartment $200 per month. Also, if you want to get a prestigious job, you may have a chance to get a position at college or universities in Bangkok and have at least $3,000 per month. That's a good chance. Also, don't forget that a degree and a TEFL certification are must-have, and provider will help you to obtain a work visa. Before making any decisions, weigh all pros and cons up in terms of your goals and expectations, because all of these countries are wonderful in terms of warm climate, ancient places, and exquisite cuisine. However, you need to understand your needs firstly, whether you want to make a lot of money or you just want to have enough of them and explore a new spot. If you have already chosen a dream country, it's a high time you thought of how to find ESL jobs in Asia. There are a lot of different ways how you can do that. The first one, you can turn to recruiting agencies, which are ready to take on all paperwork, including getting a work visa. Also, it isn't cheap, however, it's worth it because such agencies are ready to help you to find an appropriate job according to your wishes and other conditions. Another way how you can find a decent job in Asia remotely is using special resources. We've prepared for you some websites that seem to be reliable and informative. Also, some of them are the most popular around the world, and there are a lot of opportunities for you. So you can choose a country of your work and amount of salary that you are going to earn. Also, don't forget that sometimes you have to sign up before applying for a job. Asian countries are absolutely marvelous in terms of such opportunities as get familiar with new cuisine and culture. Needless to say that all of those countries are the most popular tourist attractions. So there are obvious advantages for ESL teachers. You can get a job here easily, you can make new friends, and of course you have a chance to explore new amazing places. Mostly interviewing process happens online, so it means you don't have to move right away when you get an offer. As we discussed, the requirements for ESL teachers in Asian countries seem to be the same. However, there is one thing that you need to take into account. I'm talking about TEFL TESOL certification. If you feel a room for improvement, if you need to enhance your teaching comprehension, go to our website and check the information regarding how you can purchase a TEFL online course at 50% discount. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day. I'll see you the next time. Bye.